brutal beating of a young man that went viral on the internet.
Those activists who stood behind Brandon White after the beating believed White was attacked because he's gay. But tonight, they revealed some new details about the motive behind the attack to CBS Atlanta's Tony McNary.
Well, guys, as you know, this case made national headlines. The video beating went viral before the victim, Brandon White, came forward. Now, tonight, some of those gay rights activists who stood behind White and helped search for the men accused of beating him and now say it was not a hate crime. They say the motive was revenge.
Brandon needs to come forward and make his wrong right.
Devin Ward is with Change Atlanta, a gay rights group. Ward and other members of Atlanta's gay community were among the first to speak out against the brutal beating seen on this video.
In the beginning, we thought this was a random attack because Brandon was gay or because of his sexual orientation.
The three men appeared to wait outside a grocery store in Atlanta's Pittsburgh community and then attacked 20-year-old Brandon White while yelling gay slurs at him. Ward and other members of the community stood behind White when he spoke out about the attack for the first time.
I have never seen one of those guys before. I've gone to that store plenty of times.
Several days after the attack, police arrested Dorian Morgan, Christopher Kane, and Darrell Williams. White told everyone he didn't know his attackers. That statement White made is now under scrutiny.
We were all duped, and it's a shame. It's a bitter shame.
Gary Nichols says he has since found out White does know some of the men who attacked him.
Brandon was basically agitating these young men about personally exposing them for being DL gay or having some type of DL gay down on a down low, possibly gay.
And Nichols says the men who attacked White know him and were after a video that's supposed to be on White's phone. You see one of the men grab it.
There's a video that was on Brandon's cell phone. And that's why the cell phone was a target. You know, they didn't just beat him up because he was gay.
Those who initially stood behind White now have doubt that this was a hate crime.
There was some prior actions between him and these other young men, and also he really does know who these guys are. He really knows who these guys are, and I just feel like he absolutely lied to us.
Okay, we tried to contact Brandon White through his attorney, but I have not received a response. Atlanta police say no matter the motive, a crime still took place. Live in the newsroom, Tony McNary, CBS Atlanta News.